Hi, Jamie Callahan and Phil Denton from JLC Robotics, and we're here today to show you in real time how long it takes to unbox a Thouzer robot and get it working on your floor. You ready, Phil?
Yeah, so there's going to be some parts you might want to fast forward through, so feel free. We're going to keep the clock running, no cutting, no editing. We will put chapters below of like the main steps, so you can jump forward to the entry stuff if you want, but we're going to try to go as fast as we can. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast.
Pretty cool box design because we can take it like this and then actually just pull it right off.
Where do you want to go with it?
I've got it.
Okay, in front of the robot, there's two boxes here. You'll see they're labeled on here. The cool thing is they have the serial number of your robot on here. I know his mic's picking up that noise, that's why I'm waiting. This one is the joystick module. And this one has a bunch of the other accessories in it, including the charger, user manual, tools, line trace tape for testing, operational buttons for memory trace, and the line trace sensor itself. Once I open these, I'll show you what's inside.
Also,
oh yeah, I'll grab that too, yeah. Oh yeah, you need these first, don't you?
Yep.
Is that that one?
Yep. So this is the neck that carries our joystick. So conveniently, there are already 4 screws and 4 T-slots already here. Just have to take these out.
I think I'm still in frame. So this is our accessories box inside the larger box. I basically put it in so it takes up the right amount of space during shipping.
And they have the toolkit inside there that I need.
I'm going. I'm going to show it to the camera real quick. Just leave it right here so we can go through that stuff too. So here's the toolkit Jamie's talking about. The most important things he needs right away, which I'm going to hand him. These are 3 and 5 millimeter hex wrenches. The only tool that you need that's not in the box is a box cutter to get the box open and get the straps off. So if you're doing a lot of these, you're definitely going to want to find like a drill bit of the 3 and 5 millimeter size to go faster. But we're going to do it manually so you can see kind of like a worst case scenario how long it takes to put the robot together. Oh, also in here, there's like a little puffer to blow dust off of the LiDAR sensors, and also a microfiber cloth for wiping off the sensor when you do your maintenance checks and stuff. I'll put those off to the side. Okay. Also in the box, an extra sensor this customer is using for a particular application we're not going to get into here. Here are the memory trace buttons. We'll be connecting these here momentarily, just so you can get a good view. We're trying to keep the camera still so it's not shaking around all over the place. But basically record a route, play a route, or if you start and stop in the same place, you can loop the route and have the robot run around in circles all day long. So this is what we're going to be installing. And there's just 3 little connectors that go on the motherboard inside, or the control board under the deck. I'll be opening here shortly. And they all have nice little labels where to plug them to match up with their location on the board. So it's really, really nice, really well thought out. We love all the planning that Doog put into putting these things together because it makes our lives a lot easier. Here you go, sir.
Thank you.
Also in the box, We have the charger here. Really cool thing for these robots. This is true for all Thouzers, I believe. The charger kind of looks like a big giant laptop charger, but the really cool thing is it only needs 120 volt AC, right? So no special power drops. You can plug these things in and charge them anywhere. Last in the box is the instruction manual. There is a lot of good information here about safety precautions, so I definitely recommend someone in your organization read this once before you deploy, just so you know the do's and don'ts. That all comes out in training as well, but it's a nice hard copy for you to have for reference.
Where's the 3mm?
Right here.
Thank you.
On top of the deck, there's basically like a quick start guide for how to assemble the robot, assuming you've never done it before. Basically, check for damage, and then it goes through the assembly instructions. Rather than go through everything now, I'm going to use it as like a final checklist once we put everything together to make sure everything looks good. So I'll set this to the side for now. This part's really loud, so I'm going to stop talking. I'm sure you guys are thrilled. While I get the 10 deck screws, I like to laugh over there, Jamie, thank you. While I get the 10 deck screws off so we can connect the stuff. This is just a protective film, so I'm not really trying to be careful with it. We do like the robots to show up nice and pretty when they see the customer and the customer sees them for the first time, so I'll put it back once we're done with this and the video and everything, but for now I'm just trying to move it enough to expose the 10 deck screws. I know this is your favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
So what he's doing right now is attaching the memory, attaching the memory trace module. If you see the frame, there's channels all along the frame. It's made out of 80-20 extruded aluminum. I think this comes from SUS, but you know this is commonly used in custom industrial automation and solutions and stuff. So the way everything bolts on is using these little T-slot nuts. I hope you can see that. They basically kind of go into the channel, you know, kind of like insert them down into the channel. And there's like a little spring ball on the back here. I'm trying to do it from the side. This ball has a little spring to it that kind of puts pressure on it so it holds it in the channel. And you can slide them back and forth. So everything that we mount to the frame gets mounted with these little T-slot nuts. So it's super simple, really easy way to be able to mount stuff on here. So that way, once you get the robot, if you want to design your own upper structure and put shelving or a cabinet or bins or whatever you want on the top, you can do it really easily with like stock 80-20 with these and like some angle brackets and that kind of thing. So really, really easy to customize this. This guy's going to end up getting a pallet jack adapter, which will be probably a separate video, but we'll cover that later. But very, very easy. He's working on putting the pieces together right now. How's it coming over there? May I have the 3?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And again, if you were doing a lot of these, I would strongly recommend getting a 3mm bit for your screw gun or driver. But we're trying to do this manually so you guys can see how long it takes using just the equipment in the box. Good.
I'll borrow that real fast when you're done. Let's lock this in. There you are.
Thank you. I think we're done with the 5 at this point too, aren't we?
Yes.
Let's just want to double check your 4 on the front, but they're probably fine.
They're good.
Okay.
As we're going to do your clips here.
Yeah, I got 3 left. One more. I'm almost there.
Jumping the gun.
Okay, so yeah, we don't even need to take it all the way off, I don't think. I'll just kind of rotate it over, trying not to lose our screws. So we're routing the main cable underneath here. We're going to attach the 3 that I showed you on camera before. The nice thing is there are clear labels on the interface board in here for where everything goes. So I'm basically just matching it up It is important where they go, but it is very clearly labeled. So it's pretty straightforward as well. That one goes there. And follow me goes there. I apologize. I do talk to myself from time to time. All right, so one thing you want to do here is make sure you get the cables dressed up nicely and not hanging underneath the robot. It's probably hard to see from the angle you're at, but basically the main LiDAR sensor that we use for Follow Me and Memory Trace is right here at about this height. So we're going to look down there and make sure that we don't have any cables hanging in the way before we box everything up. And I need to connect this guy over here. The nice thing is Doog did include some cable management, cable dressing. I'm going to show you one here once I get this guy placed. There we go. There's one on the side, one on the front. All right. All right, all the cables are dressed, looking good. All right, we've got the main contactor, main power connection here. I got the 3 memory trace. If you want, we should be able to power it on, make sure it powers up error-free. And then we can put the deck, reattach the deck.
There's a hard switch on the back that I will hit. Go ahead and hit the button there, Phil. Never mind, I got it. Robot's on. Should boot up fairly quick. Is it this way?
Yes. Okay, boot up, no errors. We're going to turn it off real quick because we're going to roll it off the platform here in a minute. Hopefully you can see this, but this is what the little cable management looks like. It's basically just like a little piece of plastic with a loop in the middle, so you can put a cable tie through there to pull cables against the rail. And then you basically use this part, you insert it into the T-slot, and then rotate it to lock it. So really, really easy, easy in, easy out. Really nice, simple way to manage your cables.
Do you have the 3mm?
I don't know, do I? No. Yes, right in my hand.
You're gonna start tightening those up.
Yeah. If you're putting a bunch of these back, if you've ever put anything together before, you probably realize that you need to set them first and then go back and hit them again to tighten them, because these T-slots can wiggle around on you a little bit. So go ahead and get them all like thumb tight first and then go around and tighten them up for good. See, I just messed up because Jamie hadn't gotten the last one in there yet and I started tightening stuff.
It should be fine.
Got it?
Not yet. I just need me to move that way.
We get a whiz here. It's really not wanting to go back in there, is it? Oh, I think there's like some grime, dust stuff in here. I'll try one more time. If it doesn't go this time, we'll just clean it out later.
Okay.
Because there's like junk in the, I can see there's junk in it. I think I'm getting it. There we go.
Cool.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Should be good.
All right, would you mind finishing these with the 3mm for me, please? Got it. Thank you. So this is the sheet I mentioned before. Basically, like I said, I didn't want to read it ahead of time, but as a checklist, we basically unpacked it, made sure there was no damage, no obvious holes, no forklift damage or anything like that. Joystick module goes in the front with 4 hexagon socket head bolts. Mr. Callahan over there did securely attach the control joystick frame to the front frame using the 4 bolts here, and the T-slots that already existed, so we tightened that. We did insert the cable tie and tighten it. There's a little secure those things. Plug in the main contactor, run your cables, dress your cables, and then turn on main power, which we already did. So this is really the main checklist here.
So what I'm going to do now is there's 2 levers for the drive motor, kind of like if you have a lawnmower at home, you can disengage your drive. So I just push those down. We're going to use that to our advantage to scoop this off of the platform here.
You want to be super careful not to clobber the bumper.
Yes. As soon as we get it back down, I will re-engage those. It's that simple. Turn the robot on. What we're going to do now is show you that the follow me and how to automate a route, and we'll be done.
Just a quick function check. Yep.
Move the box. All right. So this robot is ready to go to work. You just follow me. I'll bring it around. Bring it to our start point.
You can see you can also use the joystick to make fine adjustments to the positioning of it too. So if you're moving it in a small area, joystick works great, but if you're moving it fast, follow me is the way to go.
So I just hit the button for record. Anything I do now, this robot will remember. So we could, for sake of argument, take it all the way to the other side of the building, but for now, do a quick route. Quick UE. Bring it back to its start point. I hit the record button one more time. Wait for the long beat, which means it recorded. I hit play. We've just automated a route. No laptops, no Wi-Fi, no engineers. Can automate that simply.
We just had a clock, but that was pretty fast. Thanks for watching, guys.
I'm going to show the rest of this route.